Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Sorry to Bother You. Let's do it. Sorry to Bother You is a fantasy sci-fi comedy from first-time feature director Boots Riley and Annapurna Pictures. The film stars Lakeith Stanfield, Tessa Thompson, Terry Crews, Danny Glover, Stephen Yeun, Armie Hammer, and the voices of David Cross, Patton Oswalt, Lilly James, Rosario Dawson, and Forest Whitaker. In an alternate present-day version of Oakland, telemarketer Cassius Green discovers a magical key to professional success, propelling him into a macabre universe. Let me start off by saying that this movie is not the movie that the trailers promised us. You watch the trailer and you kind of get, okay, it's going to be this kind of quirky, oddball comedy, and it is that in the first act, but by the time it gets to the third act, it's gone in a completely different and really bonkers direction. Let's talk about acting first. I really dug Lakeith Stanfield in this film. He's got really good comic timing, and he uses his physicality and his voice really well as sort of a subtext to how his character is doing mentally and as far as success is concerned. At the beginning of the movie, he's very hunched over and he's talking very low and nervously, whereas towards the end, where he's doing very well for himself, he's carrying himself better, he's projecting a lot more. It's a pretty subtle thing, but it works really nicely. Tessa Thompson is now officially in every movie, and I couldn't be happier. Tessa Thompson is awesome. In this movie, she plays Cash's girlfriend, who is sort of the voice of reason as Cash becomes more and more successful. And while she does have quite a bit of screen time, I wish they'd utilized her a little bit more because she is really good in the movie. Armie Hammer is great as this coked up titan of industry who honestly believes what he's doing is right. I liked him. This film is a satire. It's a comedy, but it also has a lot of social commentary. Now, Cash is a telemarketer at the beginning of the film, and he's very unsuccessful. He's not making any money until Danny Glover pulls him aside and says, listen, you gotta use your white voice. And when he uses his white voice, the voice is dubbed by David Cross, and it is very funny. David Cross has a very naturally funny voice. But really the idea is that this dude has to adopt a white voice, a white persona just to get ahead, and the point is very well made. Further, the movie also explores ideas of capitalism and how the people at the bottom work the hardest for next to nothing. It invokes a little bit of Orwell's Animal Farm, and we see with Cassius, who's very specifically nicknamed Cash, that success and money can corrupt pretty much anybody. The company that Armie Hammer's character runs is used as a reflection, they say this in the movie, for essentially modern day slavery. Now, I like having messages in movies. I think the best art should challenge people. The social commentary in this movie is about as subtle as a punch in the face, but maybe that's what we need right now. And I thought it worked very nicely. And you can really see Boots Riley's influences in this movie. There are elements of Office Space, there are elements of Idiocracy. It's got the social commentary of a Spike Lee joint and the visual quirkiness of Michel Gondry. There's even a moment in the movie where Cassius has to watch a short film and it's directed by Michel Gondry. Nice touch. Overall, I will say I did enjoy the film. For a first feature, it is brave and it is bold as hell. It does, however, feel a little bit overstuffed and a little bit disjointed. Specifically, the third act of the movie feels like a completely different film from the first act. It's more like a series of great moments, performances, ideas, and visuals, rather than feeling like a cohesive film. But hey, again, it was the dude's first feature-length movie. He absolutely swung for the fences, and I applaud that. It wasn't a home run, but it was a solid double or a triple, and I think with a little bit more finesse, it could have gone from being a really pretty darn good movie to a great film. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give Sorry to Bother You, and I think I'm going to give Sorry to Bother You a...
Corporate accounts payable, Nina speaking. Just a moment. Corporate accounts payable, Nina speaking. Just a moment.
Out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen Sorry to Bother You? What did you think about it? What is your favorite, bonkers comedy satire to come out in the last few years? Whatever your thoughts in the comments below, let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. You can do so by clicking the Courtshake logo at the bottom right of your screen. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.